Welcome to the CBS Local Sports Pro Football Pick'em Show for the NFL Playoffs Wild Card Weekend edition. That is Joe Benigno. I'm Evan Roberts. We're back from vacation. We're tanned, and we are set for the playoffs, baby.
I'm pumped up, bro.
I'm excited because I am the champion of making picks, which means I got very, very lucky. Joe finished with a record of 169-86. And I beat you by 2 games. I went 171-84. And our special guests, they finished strong. They finished with a record of 148-107. In Week 17, you went 11-5. I went 13-3. And last week, Nick Stevens went 11-5. He was our special guest host. This week's special guest, it's a wild card indeed. She says she's 2 blondes for the price of 1, and she enjoys long walks on the beach. Let's welcome April Brucker and May. Ladies, welcome.
Hi, girls.
What's up? Hello, Joe. How are you?
May, it's good to see you, baby.
Good
Can
to
I get
see
a
you
little
too.
kiss here?
Oh,
baby.
Joe.
That is
Joe.
some mouth you got
Your
there, May.
wife may be watching.
Yeah, your wife
you
might
know
be
what?
watching, and Joe, you don't know where that mouth has been.
I understand that. I for some reason, May would be like one of the kind of women my wife would not mind me being with. I think that's
Is she into, crockets?
Into who?
Crockets, girls, stuffing, strings. This is taking on, wow. You see, I can't take her anywhere. She's always like this.
Let's kick it off with a game that could feature a ton of high-octane offense. The New Orleans Saints taking on the Detroit Lions, the playoff-bound Detroit Lions.
How about that? The Lions in the playoffs, bro, for the first time since 1999. I think the Lions will score points here, but I can't see them beating the Saints. I like New Orleans 42-30, bro.
There's something about the Detroit Lions. Maybe the fact they've been so pathetic for so many decades to see them succeed. Matthew Stafford's been mostly healthy all season long. Calvin Johnson is a top 2 wide receiver, so they'll put up their points. But here's where the New Orleans Saints are dangerous. It's not just Drew Brees. The Saints can run the football, too. I like a high-scoring game. 38-28, New Orleans. What do you got, ladies?
I'm with New Orleans as far as winning goes because I think Drew Brees is phenomenal. I think that he's one of the best quarterbacks today. I'm going with Drew Brees. Who do you think, May?
Well, I'm going with Detroit, and here's why. A year ago, I was in love with the Saints when Reggie Bush was playing, and then he left the Saints, and now he's with the Dolphins, so I could care less about the Saints. And I heard that they have really hot guys in Detroit, and I heard that their receivers really know how to catch. So, Detroit Lions, here we come! Yeah!
All right, it's a battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Houston Texans. Not exactly the 2 hottest teams going up against each other.
Bro, I'll tell you what, give the Bengals credit. I mean, what a year. I thought they'd be the worst team in football, and I was completely wrong. But I just think the Texans, in their first ever playoff game, they're going to find a way. I like Houston in a very close game. I'm going to say Texans 20, Cincinnati 17.
Marvin Lewis has done a really good job in Cincinnati. I think he deserves a lot of credit. The Bengals have made the playoffs a few times now with Marvin Lewis as a head coach, but one thing they haven't done is win a playoff game. That's going to change when they take on the Houston Texans. Give me the Red Rifle and the Cincinnati Bengals 20-16 over the Houston Texans. Ladies, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm for the Texans. What about you, May?
Well, I'm for Cincinnati because Andy Dalton, howdy doody, it's ginger power all the way. Touchdown! Woo!
Be jealous, man. Be jealous.
Yes, I have a weakness for gingers. Howdy doody was my first love. Oh my God!
She's aggressive.
Exactly.
It's the Broncos against the Steelers.
Bro, you know what? I can make a case for anybody on Wild Card Weekend to win this weekend except for Denver. I just can't see it. This game is a blowout. I love Pittsburgh in this football game. Steelers 31, Denver 3.
I think the game is closer than people think early. I think the Steelers pull away late. Final score 17-6. Give me the Steelers to knock off the T-Bows.
I agree with you guys. I think the Steelers are going to knock off the T-Bows all the way. What do you think, May?
Tim Tebow promised to take me to heaven, and then he denied that he ever made that promise. So it's the Steelers all the way. Tebow him. Woo! Yeah, go Steelers!
Stop trying to touch me there.
Oh, I just can't resist you.
I'm seeing somebody.
Ginger
man.
power.
Come on.
Oh, is that going to stalk her? Is she jealous of girls with no strings attached? It's a no strings attached hookup. NSA.
Giants, Falcons. Joe, go.
Bro, I like the Giants in this game. I really do. I understand Atlanta's got a lot of firepower as well, but Matt Ryan's got to prove to me that he can win a playoff game. Giants 28, Falcons 21.
I'm taking the Falcons, Joe. I mean, the Giants at times have given you a lot of disappointing efforts just when you get high about them, just when you feel good about them. Give me the mild upset, 27-24.
I'm going with the Giants because I'm a fan of the Giants franchise. I think Manning's very strong. They have Pierre-Paul, so I'm going with them. Who do you think, May?
I'm going with the Falcons. Matt Ryan is so cute, and I can spend all of his money in a nice warm climate like Atlanta. Go Falcons! Woo!
Nice to see that you know it's important.
And thanks for joining us here on the CBS Local Sports Pro Football Pick'em Show for a wild card weekend in the NFL. For Joe Benigno, I'm Evan Roberts. Ladies, you guys did a great job.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. I love
Great
y'all.
job, May.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
Oh,
there you
May.
go.
Oh, my God.
Take a look at all of our picks for a wild card weekend. Yeah. Whoa. Hey. Whoa. Hey.
Bro, look at this.
Yeah.